Really? How are you?
I'm good.
Go on into your first grade room. Hello, how are you? Remember which one?
Have a good day, guys.
Buddy, I love you. You can do this. I'll see you later. Do you see that tall chair right there? Do you want to sit right there? Yeah? Okay, come on. Let's go over here. Are you ready to hear his name? Give me a drum roll. His name, this is our dog for the whole year. His name's Zero. Zero the hero. So I've planned probably for a couple weeks now. I've learned that this is how it goes at the beginning, just getting everything ready. It can be a little stressful, but it just makes me feel so good to know that they're in a good space and they feel welcome to be here. This is your first grade family, okay? We're gonna take care of each other and be nice to each other. Got it? That's what we're gonna do. I want you guys to just, whoever you're next to, just give them a big hug. A big old squeeze. Okay, good job.
Well, I've actually been online on my laptop. I've been doing some research, looking up things about her.
Come on in, my friend. How are you? How are you? Excited you guys are here. Community is very important, not only to this class, but to this school. Don't you notice a shift in our culture, just in our school? So kind of starting with you guys, okay? And the more you guys do it, then the more the people around you are going to do the same. What did you like about doing Wildcat Willie then?
It was high energy, it was fun, and I could like give high fives to everyone. Everyone was so happy and they never knew it was me.
Welcome, folks. Grab a sheet. You can look at the board. It'll tell you where you're sitting. Folks, how is the first day back? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Where are we at? Oh, no. What? Thumbs down.
I'm tired.
You're tired. You made it here, so we got to keep you awake. That's our goal. What's your name, man? Ethan. Ethan. All right, everyone, I need your help. We're keeping Ethan awake. He's tired. It's been a long day. Here we go.
So these STEAM stations are kind of what it's gonna be like when we have STEAM Day and our grandmas and grandpas or parents or whoever's. Okie dokie, artichokes?
We need to add some fruits. We are doing like stations that were all about STEAM and science and technology. The E is for engineering, art, and math.
We're going to actually look at a case that will be going to the Supreme Court here in October. We're going to look at it together, and in looking at it, I think we're going to learn a lot about each other.
We've talked a lot about the events that we're doing for this semester, and one of the ones that we're really, really excited about, and that's kind of a continued community thing, is Wish Week. Does anyone know what Wish Week is?
I think Wish Week is where someone who is like struggling or might be sick, they get to have like one last wish or something that they really want to do on their limited time.
How many of you have taken AP classes at Legend before? How many of you, this is your first one? Yes, I love it. You excited? Woo! Whoa, yes, that's it.
So he has a lot of energy, which is good because it kind of makes us like pay attention more because it's 8th period and we all kind of are like done by this class.
You have another question?
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm a teacher, we're not allowed to have opinions.
Tristan, sit down your bottom, please. Thank you. Good job, guys.
That was the scariest thing in my life.
Sarah and I were wondering if you would like to go to Cracker.
Nutcracker.
Yeah, I would.
His mom owns the studio. She has extra tickets.
Yes, because I was already gonna go because another student invited me, but if I don't have to buy the ticket and you wanted to hook me up, that would be even better.
We get the opportunity to go meet Gavin. He's our 11-year-old Wish Week recipient. I'm going to take a few of the officers with me.
Can you tell me about your condition and how you found it and everything?
First they thought his pancreas was swollen, he had pancreatitis. Then they just thought he had some sort of stomach condition where everything was inflamed. And after kind of all of those tests came back negative, they said they were going to bring in oncology. Sorry. And as a precaution, well, that precaution kind of turned into our nightmare.
I try to teach my kids a lot about giving back, and this makes it a little more tangible when you have a student, a person who's going to come and they get to see and talk and feel this person and hear their story, and then also the pride of knowing that they're teaming up and making someone's wish come true.
Do you want to do your dance on TV?
Oh my gosh, please.
I'll even get out of the way.
One thing we have always prided ourselves on as a school is about how we take care of others. This is an opportunity for our entire school together, our entire community come together for the right reason.
At the end of the day, we did this for Gavin, so thank you for letting us be a part of your wish.
The total amount that everyone collectively raised for Gavin. So Simon says, act like a chrysalis. Simon says, act like a butterfly. Can you please quietly as butterflies, because butterflies don't talk, get in a big oval. What do I have in my hand? Okay, so we have to be so quiet because these caterpillars, they had a long journey here. And we're gonna watch them all grow. What are they gonna grow into? Butterflies.
Guys ready? Yes. Last day, a little sad. What's up, guys? How you been?
Pretty good.
Good to see Ryan. Q, how you been? Good. You said, entitlements are something that you get for just being a citizen. And I said, great, I'll take my social security check anytime.
He wears some interesting things, but it's funny. It's actually really funny. And also, he never wears socks. He says he does, but he doesn't.
But of course, I do not get a social security check just for being a citizen. Neither do you. Neither do you. You have to work and retire. In other words, you only earn entitlements if you meet certain criteria.
He's very loud, one, so he kind of like wakes us up and like makes us participate.
Let's just say that. That sounds nice. You get benefits if you meet criteria.
This is the last day of school. I'm really sad to leave student government. It was definitely a class I looked forward to. I don't know, I'm just gonna miss everybody.
These are some of my kiddos. Oh, God, I didn't even think I was gonna be sad.
It's happy. We have new people.
I am. I'm super happy for you guys. I'm really sad because these guys are my guinea pig class. They were my first class I got to teach.
I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, I'll miss you too. Oh, I love my hugs. I'll never get sick of them.
I am available for you guys, like if you need anything. You might not want to give me your phone number because I will text you. Ask Rachel.
Miss Ames, I have your number now.
Awesome, I love it.
I just said hi, it's Abby.
Perfect.
He doesn't take himself like too seriously, and he doesn't really care like if someone's judging him because, you know, that's just who he is.
Rest up, hydrate, sleep well the night before, get a good breakfast, stretches, yes. You don't want your hand to cramp mid FRQ 3. You don't want your ham to cramp either. I don't know what that even means.
Our special guests are gonna be set free today. But listen, we should not be so sad, because it's just like us, right? Like, we're getting way too big for first grade. So we kind of have to go. I feel like I blinked in and we're here at the last day. You were just in here filming my first day. I remember thinking, I felt the nervousness in my voice, and I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm more scared than my first graders are.
I think for me, one of the things that I really kind of tuned into maybe about halfway through the year, kind of after this, as we got into this last semester, is I started reflecting a lot more on what it was like for me to be a high schooler. And one thing I realized is that it's definitely got to be the same for my kids, right? I mean, they are certainly going to remember maybe the big picture things, you know, those broad concepts or those skills, or even just, you know, how, you know, the Legends staff made them feel, you know, on a tough day, probably much more than any individual lesson that I could write.
I think it's important to really just be you, because kids, especially in middle school, can see right through any kind of fakeness and own stuff. Be honest. If you mess up or if a lesson didn't go quite the way you thought it, just own it and be like, okay, we're scrapping that one, let's move on.
I grew up in Douglas County. I went to Pine Grove, Sierra, Chaparral, and now I'm back here. And I'm even getting emotional just thinking about it. But I just can't believe that, sorry, I might have to stop.
I'm 78 degrees.
I know, it's so
Ready? These guys are ready.
Go, go, go! Michael!
Come on! Come on! He wants to stay! Come on, little brother, bye-bye! She met Miss Rosie and Michael. Well, they flew away so fast I couldn't even say goodbye.
We're gonna miss them, but it'll be okay, right? Yeah?